VPA! Welcome. It's so great to have live bodies in the building. So yes, and so nice to see you, and everybody looks so nice and beautiful and masked, but still beautiful. So that's nice. Students, I know you're worried about checking in with your strand leaders, but we are going to break up and go into other rooms. So if you didn't catch your strand leader, don't worry about it. Okay, you'll be able to get them in just a second. I'm Miss Nazarella. Thank you. Oh, stop. Next time, you don't have to pause. Hi, I'm Miss Nazarella. Thank you. Oh, what a nice welcome. Thank you so much. Okay, so I am the magnet coordinator here for Dr. Phillips High School, and I am so excited that you are here, and I know that the department is very excited to have you as well. You all know during the pandemic, we still were up and running. Everybody was still moving. The band was playing, the TV was filming, the dance was dancing, theater was doing shows, choir was singing, everything was still happening. Art was sending stuff home. So you cannot keep VPA down. That's what I'm saying. So, yes. So, just so you know, now that you are here, the expectation is even greater, and I know you'll meet it because before we got shut down, the amazing things that were happening in this department are incredible, and they're top-notch, and you have the best instructors here, and they love you, and they want to help you. So my vision for our department is to be very positive, and I know it can be competitive because I do want you to be the best and you want to be the best, but I want us to celebrate other people's accomplishments as well. So when somebody next to you gets the part that you wanted, it's okay to feel bad and feel sad about it, but you should also be happy for them. Okay, so this attitude of gratitude, because we just never know when things are going to get pulled from under us. And we learned that, unfortunately, the hard way. I was thinking to myself, how am I going to get this point across? Because I've had a life or death situation in my personal life, and it flipped the switch for me. Make every day count, make every second count, love the children, all the children, right? Love the children, attitude of gratitude. Look at all, I know, it's a control yourself. All the things, my child, all the things that we get to do with each other, and so it was taken from me, but I got it back, luckily, but then we all experienced it together and had the plug pulled out from under us, and now are working our way back. So I really hope for you that we do everything with an attitude of gratitude this year. I know I didn't come up with that line, but it's a good one. You know what I'm saying? Okay? Thank you. I didn't even read from my paper yet. Attitude of gratitude, that's all it says. Be encouraging to your peers, be the best at your craft. Those are the top 3 things, okay? So, we are going to get to the recital. I'm sorry, this mask situation. You guys know how it is. Every strand is going to take about 5 minutes to do a little presentation, and then I'm going to come back and I'm going to talk to you about just a few nitty-gritty things that are different this year about grades and probations and the stuff I don't really like to do but have to do. So we're going to do that, and then we are going to break up, and I'll bring the team up here, and you can meet everybody in the faculty. Speaking of meet everybody in the faculty, there's one special person in the room right now. I don't know if you guys know this, but the admin fights over who gets to be in charge over the VPA. They do. And I take bribes. I like Dunkin' Donuts coffee. But we won the lottery because we get Miss Morrow. Yes. We love Miss Morrow. She's a great AP here. She works tirelessly for the students, 100% about the kids, and so we are so lucky to have her. And her and I sit in these probation and dismissal meetings, and it's heartbreaking when we have to tell people they can't be in the magnet anymore because of this, that, and the other, because we are really here to help you, but rules are rules, and they're there for a reason. It's to protect the quality of the program, okay? And anything worth your time takes energy and takes effort. Okay, so you have people behind you pushing for you. Okay, make sure you guys take care of business on your end, and I promise you we will do the same. Okay, now on to the show. First up, this big old crew of lovely people. I was supposed to wear that and I got confused and I flip-flopped the colors. It's fine, everything's fine. So in front of you, we have the marching band percussion. You've got the pit up front and the drumline in the back. They're gonna perform movement 1 of the marching show called 300, The Last Stand, under the direction of drum majors Taylor LePage, Maya Moreno Santiago, Vanessa Brandt, and Matthew Reich. Here we go. Check, all right. That was good stuff, right? Ready for battle. Okay, so while they're pushing back, we're going to get this screen down. We're going to move on to art. We are excited to share last year's Visual Art Magnet accolades and awards. We are so proud of our visual art students and their accomplishments, all while tackling the challenges of launch ed and blended learning last year during the pandemic school year. So just give them a couple more seconds. You guys ready back there? All right, without further ado, Visual Art Magnet. hello, hello. And now for my solo. Just kidding. You're not ready for all that. You're not. One day I'm going to surprise you and you'll be like, wait, is she? What? No, just kidding. So next up we have orchestra. We have a cello solo. Yes. Riko Mayasaka will be performing Prelude from Suite Number 1 for solo cello by Bach. She received a Superior with Distinction at Solo and Ensemble, both 2020 and 21. She's an all-county cellist from 2020 and 2021. And last but not least, FSYO Symphonic Orchestra Cello Section Leader, Riko. was great, right? It's so hard to be a soloist and fill up a whole room, but she did a nice job with that. I met her last year, but she was this big on a computer, so now we know she's a real person. I liked when you guys cheered when she played the name. That was great. But if you're individual calling out stuff, let's make sure we're not doing that just because it can get carried away. And it's already hard as a soloist. So I like the encouraging clap as a whole audience, but let's not cheer out and call out one at a time. Okay. This next person is also a soloist, and she is a vocalist from the chorus magnet, Miss Natalie Mistali. She's dressed very beautifully, by the way. She will be singing Steal Me, Sweet Thief from The Old Maid and the Thief by Menotti. I hope I said that right. He's no longer with us, so he can't be mad. In this aria, the character Leticia, I believe is how you say it, complains about not being able to catch the attention of a man. Wait, there's more. And the fears of being single forever. Is that a fear? We don't know. She will be accompanied by our very own Miss Moore. So Natalie, come on out. That was actually me singing backstage. She was just lip singing. You knew that was coming, right? Okay, next up, we have TV film. I have to say, I'm going to put my own plug in here. TV film has been so gracious all of last year, bringing our concerts and shows to people at home. So I want to thank you guys and Mr. Jagia for all your hard work. They're back there doing it now. So what did TV film do last year? Well, we didn't stop producing. Take a look at what we accomplished last year in the middle of a pandemic, followed by the hard work the seniors have put forth already for this year's film festival.
Good morning, Panthers. Today is Wednesday, March 11th. I'm Andre Tate Jr.
And I'm Caroline Davis, and this is the WDOC.
Our chorus will be presenting a benefit concert to help raise money
SGA
for
is
scholarships
hosting a free
for their senior
lemonade and
singers.
cookies
Interested in tickets or purchase online for $7
Tomorrow,
Interested in leading with DP elections here around the corner. DP elections are DP elections. Sign-ups are taken up by
SGA is hosting a free lemonade.
It's a constant change. In fact, Orange County Public Schools Superintendent Dr. Barbara Jenkins says that she understands that parents, students, and even her own staff members are frustrated. There's going to be more changes, but she is asking for patience during what she calls a challenging transition. Now, right now, some school staff members in Orange and Osceola counties.
With the announcement of COVID-19 shutting down schools and general life, it is with great regret to announce that this year's Film Fest will be canceled.
So hey, that was a pretty good start, huh? Nominees are really aren't really competing against each other. They are competing against a standard of excellence. Let's take a moment and look at our sophomore highlights. So now on to one of our most competitive and anticipated categories, category of music videos.
Order in this court. My name is Judge Diane Kreppert. Yes, Diane Kreppert. I'm going to be proceeding over this trial, and since we're in the middle of a pandemic and you can't actually be here, we're going to do this via Zoom.
Open sesame!
I have no words for this.
Whoa, guys.
Wow.
That's bright.
Whoa. Oh my God.
What are these?
Surprising.
Those are
I'm not talking about the prize. I'm talking about the human skulls sitting in front of the prize.
Where do you think you're going?
Didn't you just see them run away?
Stop with the excuses while I call the authorities.
You'll never take me alive!
Ridiculous.
Okay, I have heard enough. Keen Williams, you are guilty as charged for all of the stolen grapes. Officers will be there shortly to process you. This court is now adjourned. We're developing something we call the Stream Team, which is an opportunity for students to come together and learn how to do live event production or multi-camera event cutting of events. The pandemic has offered that opportunity to us.
The Stream Team has been recognized a lot by our other VPA strands and the school in general. For example, we did football games, and then once our other VPA strands noticed, we ended up doing events for them, like chorus concerts, band concerts, dance recitals, and eventually we are the only people in the county that have done this. So eventually, once we got to that point, the county people up and recognized us for what we were doing, and they now want us to do events for them.
Stream Team is a great application of all the things that we learn in the program in the classroom. In a year when so little has come back to teachers about impact, what kind of impact you're having with students. And with the Stream Team, that is happening every single time we do an event. I'm grateful for that. It's keeping my eyes on the prize at a time when it's really easy to lose sight of why I'm here.
Okay, man.
Oh, Elijah, you're here.
Yeah, where is everyone?
What do you mean?
Well, I see the bags out there, but...
Do you need something?
Yeah, I just wanted to use the bathroom pass after Xavier comes back with it.
Xavier? What do you... Xavier hasn't been here for a year.
I just saw him...
Look, just take the pass. I gotta tell him at some point.
No.
Please, Elijah, have a seat.
So what's going on?
Ever since you've been gone, Dr. Phillips hasn't been the same. We need you.
Need me for what?
The school, the world, reality itself, and most importantly, Film Fest 2022.
I can't do this alone. I'm going to need help.
Yes, you will.
What about everyone else? Where are they? Can they help me?
Why don't you ask them yourself?
Wait, what are you doing? No! No! Whoa. Oh my god. You did it. There's no one left to make Film Fest.
Well, unless students make more films, and let's hope that doesn't happen.
Wait, Mr. G, why are we always trying to do Film Fest? Like, what did Film Fest even do to us?
Nothing. We're just evil bad guys this year.
Hello? Hello. Okay, next up, we were just warming up in the back, you know. We got dance coming up here. Yes. So this is a student choreographed piece by the dancers that you're going to see. Senior Christina Catarillo, Senior Bella Cruz, Sophomore Angie Figueroa, and Junior Jazzy Thomas. And the piece is called Volare.
Magici segni nell'alba svaniscono perché quando tramonta la luna li porta con sé. Ma io continuo a sognare negli occhi tuoi belli, che sono blu come un cielo trapunto di stelle. Volare, oh, cantare, oh, nel blu degli occhi tuoi blu, felice di stare qua giù, e continuo a volare felice più in alto del sole ed ancora più su, mentre il mondo pian piano scompare negli occhi tuoi blu. La tua voce è una musica dolce che suona per me. Volare, oh, cantare, oh, negli occhi tuoi blu, felice di stare qua giù, negli occhi tuoi blu, felice di stare qua giù.
Bright lights. Okay. Last but most certainly not least is theater. Okay, theater will be performing a scene and song from last year's streamed production of the musical adaptation of William Shakespeare's As You Like It. In this scene, Rosalind, disguised as a male forester, encounters Orlando, the man she loves. There's a theme going on here, guys. Orlando, lovesick for Rosalind, explains how he does not know how to approach her, and Rosalind, not wanting to reveal her true identity, decides to tutor Orlando in how to woo. Woo. This performance features juniors Emily Camargo and Angela Ziza as Rosalind and Orlando. Theater.
Do you hear, Forrester?
Very well.
I tell you, what is a clock?
You should ask what time of day it is. There's no clock in the forest.
Then there is no true love in the forest. Out sighing every minute and groaning every hour would detect the lazy foot of time as well as a clock.
Where dwell you, pretty youth?
In the skirts of the forest, like fringe upon a petticoat.
Your accent is something finer than you could purchase and so remove a dwelling.
I have been told so of many. There is a man that haunts this forest, that abuses our young plants with carving Rosalind on their barks. His odes upon hawthorns, elegies upon brambles, all forsooth, deifying the name of Rosalind. If I could meet that fancy monger, I'd give him some good counsel, for he seems to have the quotidian of love upon him.
I am he, that unfortunate he, that is so love-shaped.
I've seen that in my auntie's marks upon you. She taught me how to know a man in love, in which cage of rushes I am sure you are not prisoner.
What were her marks?
A lean cheek, which you have not. An unquestionable spirit, which you have not. A beard neglected, which you have not. You seem not appointed by your accoutrements as to loving yourself and seeing the lover of any other.
Fair youth, I would I could make thee believe I love.
But are you so much in love as your rhymes speak?
Neither rhyme nor reason can express how much.
Love is merely madness. Yet, are the first curing it by counsel.
I pray you, teach me a remedy.
Imagine I will ever pretend to me. I'll show you how the girl would truly be. I'll flirt with you 1 second, act like I don't care the next. Drop a breadcrumb, I adore you, then ignore your text. Stare you down and look away, means something different than I say. Yes, I'll cure you of your heartache till you recover. If you imagine I'm your lover,
I would not be cured, youth.
I would cure you. Just imagine I'm your lover, pretend to me. What would you say if she were me right now?
I'd say your eyes are magic.
That would make me disappear.
I'd propose to you with roses.
How about we start with a beer?
I'd ask to meet your parents first.
I'm not a baby to be nursed. Boy, you'll learn what love is really like under the cover. If you imagine I'm
1,000 miles to prove my love.
in circles in your head,
I'd save you from the monster.
and I'd hide under my bed.
I'd make all your dreams come true.
Wait, who told my dreams to you?
I want to learn what love is really like.
If you imagine, imagine I'm your lover and pretend to me.
Now by the faith of my love, I will, good youth.
Nay, you must call me Rosalind.
And that is how you woo, everybody. That's how you woo right there. Theater is opening a production. You might have heard of it. It's called Grease. So the first show of the 2021 school year is opening September 30th, running through October 3rd. Tickets will be on sale online September 9th on the DPHS website. There will be a link for tickets right then and there. While I talk about a couple things, if you faculty, if you would come on up in your strands and just line across the stage so I can introduce everybody. So this is super important. So and students, obviously, this is your job, but I wanted to say this in front of the parents so that they are also very aware of the rule change. So. This is from the county, and CIS and all the other magnets have to abide by this rule as well, okay? So here's the deal. The way you are out of compliance did not change, okay? This is all in the handbook that you are signing this half sheet of paper saying you will go over and you will read and you do understand these things I'm telling you, and they're gonna say them again in our breakups. But to be out of compliance, you have lower than a B in your 2 magnet classes. Okay, so there's 2 classes that you are attached to magnet. If you have a C or lower, that's a strike. And then also you have to have a 2.5 GPA. Now this is important. GPA is calculated by the 9 weeks, not your cumulative. And what's printed on your report card is the cumulative. So how do you do this? An A is 4 points, a B is 3, a C is 2, a D is 1. Do not get Fs. Okay? So if you calculate those and divide by 7, because you have 7 classes, that's how you get it. Now, if you're VCC or you take classes off campus and you only have 4 classes at DP, you add those 4 and divide by 4. Okay, so you can figure it out without looking on the computer, but I will help you if you're not sure. So if you get below a B, or if you have a 2.5, you can have a 2.5, you just can't be below that in all of your academic classes. then you will be on probation. I am going to send an email to your 480s and the parent email that is in Skyward. So parents, please make sure I have your correct emails in Skyward. I will also check that blue paper that you're going to fill out tonight, because that has a place for emails. And I'm going to tell you at progress report time, be careful. You have a 2.2 right now and you have to have a 2.5, or be careful, you're getting a D in so-and-so class. So I'm going to give you a warning before you get put on probation, okay? If you are out of compliance on the first 9 weeks, so the report card comes out and you are below 2.5 or you have below a B in one of your magnet classes, you have until the next 9 weeks to recover. So if you're out first 9 weeks, you have to be back in compliance for the second 9 weeks. If you are out first 9 weeks and second 9 weeks, you will be dismissed at the semester and you have to go to your home school, or if you're zoned here, you have to be removed from your magnet classes. I will tell you, I dislike that part of my job very much, but I have to do it. I have to hold a standard, but you guys have to take care of business, and you have to speak to your teachers if you're slipping, or if you need help, or if you want to know if there's extra credit, or what can I do. You have to advocate for yourselves, okay? So you cannot, if you are out first 9 weeks, back in second 9 weeks, back out again third 9 weeks, you're still okay. But you cannot be out back-to-back 9 weeks. And that even counts fourth 9 weeks to the first 9 weeks of the next school year. That's still considered back-to-back. Are we clear on that? Okay, they're going to go over it again, and I promise to you I will be sending reminders. It is in the handbook. It's telling you all that. The other way to get out of compliance is to get a level 4 referral. We don't expect that out of these students, but that is another way. So behavior obviously can get you dismissed, but we never see that. It's always a GPA. It's usually a GPA issue. So take care of those other classes that you need to graduate, okay? We love that you love what you do here, but you have to take care of your academics. You have to graduate. You have to get out of here as much as we love you, but you have to graduate, okay? So take care of your academic classes. Be attentive to your 480 emails. I know during the pandemic, that's how we were always talking to you, but I'm going to be blasting those emails. You should have already received one to order the VPA polo, yes? Okay, so the polo, if you have one from years past, no freshman or sophomore have a polo. The juniors and seniors, you may have the older polos, and you may continue to use those for this year, but we're going to cycle in this new style polo. It's still a blue polo. It says VPA, Dr. Phillips High School, very clean, very sharp looking. It's $15. You have to order it on the Google form that I sent to your emails, and you pay for it on school pay. Don't bring in any cash to your teachers. It's all on school pay, and it's in your email. If you didn't get it, you can email me, and I'll send it to you, or you can ask your strand leaders. They have that information, okay? Last plug, teachers, can you come on up here, my VPA teachers? I need you to follow me on Instagram. It's DPHS_VPA_magnet. Make that happen, okay? It is me checking that, so don't send me nothing sassy. Okay, do we have everybody out here that's here? Okay, so we are going to break up, and I'm going to tell you which rooms to go to as soon as we're done. Mr. Jagir is unable to be with us here tonight, so for TV film, his room is still open, and Miss Ballerina will be in there if you have any questions, or if you want to just go look at the studio back there. There's some older kids will be in there also with you. I was going to pass the mic, but COVID. So I'll just do it. All right, here we go. We're starting with art. Miss Calloway and Mr. Clapper. And then we have the one and only Miss Fonsby for dance. And next year, our chorus department, we have Miss Santiago and Mr. Waters. Has anyone seen Mr. Perino? Could you go get him? Thank you. All right, theater, we have Mr. Perino and Miss Clark. and Mr. Whitehead. For band, we have Mr. Watford, Mr. Patrick, and Miss Nazarella. And for piano, we have Miss Moore. And orchestra, Miss Allen. And Mr. Brown, piano. So all these lovely places, I promise, are here to help you, okay? As long as you are able and willing to help yourselves as well, okay? Ask for help if you need it. If you're drowning, please say something. I promise you, these people care for you, okay? They care for you. I care for you. Miss Morrow cares for you. So stay on top of things. I don't want to see anybody dismissed. We've had enough taken away from us. I don't want anybody taking you away from me. You guys take care of business, okay? So when we split up, back here behind me is going to be the VPA wing, and I will be standing out there as well as some other students if you'll help me, maybe some of my leadership, if you'll help with rooms in the building. Is that rain? It's raining, guys. Not on my parade, absolutely not. Okay, so art folks, if you would follow, not yet, let me just tell everybody where they're going. You're going to room 125, Miss Calloway's room, so it's right out here. You can even use these doors, but it is raining, so maybe if you want to come up and backstage, you can do that. All of music, so band, chorus, orchestra, will be in the chorus room. So as soon as you enter the VPA building, the first door on your right is the chorus room. So all music goes together in there. Dance, you will go to the South Campus cafeteria. If you go out that very corner back door there, you can stay undercover the whole way out to the South Campus cafeteria. And then theater, you will stay in the PAC. And TV film, if you'd like to go see the studio, again, Mr. Jagir is not there, but Miss Ballerino is in there. That is back in the VPA building, room 122. All right, so we're not gonna keep you too long. We're just gonna break up for just like maybe 10, 15 minutes and then call it a day. Thank you so much for being here.